To the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Cardinals. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Richardson off the play fake. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 to the 46. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Press all 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5. You look at the defense for these Texans. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now they've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Well, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
Play action. Stroud now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact. And
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Again, it's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Colts had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first two games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Third and 3.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for our Colts.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
7 Pirates. 7 Panther Street. Panther Street.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Okay, ready? Ready?
QB sneak, Richardson. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Taylor is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
On the Devils.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor. And this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their... Taking it right down Broadway. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
No, no.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rig alert,
The center
rig
receiver
alert.
in motion to the right.
Rig,
And motioning
rig.
left, that's Pittman.
Nineteen Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. Go.
First and 10, it's Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hold the ready.
Here's second and 10.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Hurt.
In motion right is Pittman.
19 Lion. Hustle.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Well, first down screen pass, good for 5. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson going to move him around.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's Richardson looking to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Panther 11. Street.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Fleming. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Option right, here's Stroud. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Left thing, 19.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Hey, smash Bronco! Hustle!
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They run once more with Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Nineteen Tiger. Cowboy 80.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Hawk 70.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
70 Lions. Big Lions.
Play action. Now Richardson. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
60 Eagles. Ready.
To the right side, this is Taylor. Fighting him off. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 139 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now receiver in motion left.
60 Maverick. Set.
They'll run here with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 5-yard line.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready. Hurt. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? There, Richardson back to throw it. Looking in zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stroud will run the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Texans 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2. He finds his man complete. It's Beck, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Cougar 19. Say, hey. Trap 60, trap 60.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get about 3 here up past the 30.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Second down, another run with Taylor. 148 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
70 Timberwolf.
Richardson on the bootleg here. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Touchdown! Jelani Woods. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point, that gain is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
He finds his man complete. It's Fleming. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Houston. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Downs going in motion left. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Warrior, 70.
They go play action with Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And the Texans will take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
On first down, here's Stroud. This is Fant on the short completion.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, Fleming. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Liking 18. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They're going to snub this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20.
And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 12-yard line.
Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Buffalo 18.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They work now on 2nd and 9. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. On the handoff, Taylor. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 without the 4. The Colts on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll roll him out right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Colts! Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Stroud looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Fleming. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Noah Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And just shutting him off there.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Check smash, check smash. Ready?
Off play action, Richardson.
And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Lions.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
And they're going to speed things up here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Viking 18.
Now a give to Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here comes the 7th play now in this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Ready?
Trying to take this home, they'll run.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready up.
This is 1st and 10. Stroud gets this to Fant.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Here's 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Stroud to throw it. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
28-yard gain. 1st down, Texans.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
He finds his man, complete. That's Fleming. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football